All right, nice and simple and direct as I can. Solve Delta by liberating Donald Trump. Real simple. Joining us now is my great pal, Stephen Miller, former senior White House advisor and founder of America First Legal. You probably know where I'm going, but I'm going to try it out on you. I got a lot of interest from Sarah Sanders, not so much interest from some others. We know the problem here is not masks. We don't need more masks. We need more vaccinations. Okay, that's solvable. Who's out there of enormous stature who is supporting more vaccinations? Our former boss, Donald Trump. So my easy solution is these websites, these media tech platforms, Facebook, Twitter, should put him back on and let him literally communicate with 100 million people around the world on getting on the importance of getting the vaccination, Steve Miller. Now, that may be unlikely, but I think that's a simple solution. Trump is the best weapon, not masks. Trump is the best weapon to solve the vaccination problem.
I think you make a wonderful point, and I wholeheartedly agree with you.
Wow.
I'll also add, though, that big tech has done more damage to the vaccination push than anybody through their censorship campaign. Because scientific credibility is destroyed when you have authoritative voices being wiped off these platforms. So people that are undecided or that are vaccine hesitant are looking at these censorship campaigns. They're looking at qualified, authoritative, informed speakers, nobody more so than the 45th president. And when they see them getting banished, they then question the authenticity of the information they're getting. So big tech companies are actually doing a great deal to undermine confidence in the vaccine.
I just agree. I mean, I don't know what you think. To me, masking is not the solution to anything at this point. Vaccinating is. So simple, real simple.
You cannot mask your way out of this crisis.
Right. That's correct.
There are going to continue to be, look, I hope I'm wrong, I do, but in all likelihood, there's going to continue to be new variants of this illness. And so are we going to then remask every single time there's a mutation in this virus? For how many years? For how long? I mean, at some point, we have to acknowledge that science is the way out of this, not distancing and masking for the rest of our lives.
So where does this leave? I hate to obsess on this, but, you know, you lived through it and I lived through it. Where does this leave the CDC? They just flip-flopped. They came out with a statement. It's okay, take your masks off. Now they're giving this ambiguous, it's, you know, uncertain, and then they're going into K through 12, Steve Miller. K through 12 is not the problem. K through 12 has never been the problem. The teachers union wanted to make it the problem, but the science said these kids are not the issue at all. What the CDC said, they've put the teachers unions back in the driver's seat and closed schools, for all we know.
Once again, the CDC is undermining the government's own vaccination campaign. They've been messing this thing up consistently since Biden was inaugurated. Beginning with, originally, as you remember, take one was that everyone needs to continue masking. We all remember Biden's address to Congress, where I presume almost everyone in that room was vaccinated, and they were all sitting, 10 seats apart, and they were all wearing masks. Then the CDC said, no, never mind, you don't have to wear a mask if you've been vaccinated. Now they're back to saying, so this is the third iteration, that you do have to wear a mask if you're vaccinated. They're missing the whole point of this thing. The whole point, which is that if you get vaccinated, your chance of being hospitalized, or God forbid, dying, are exceptionally small.
Right.
Vanishingly small. And so why are we masking kids? If the teachers are worried about their health, get a vaccine. If the parents are worried about their health, get a vaccine. If grandma and grandpa are worried, get a vaccine. Why are we punishing the kid? It makes no sense.
And just to wrap this up, I know a guy who has a gigantic following around the country and around the world. And if you liberate this guy and put him back on these social media platforms, he will proclaim exactly the logic that you and I are talking about. Vaccines are the solution, not masks, not shutdowns, not school closings, et cetera, et cetera. They should, as a public servant, put him back on. Right. Let him make the case.
We don't need to close our restaurants. We don't need to close our businesses. We don't need to punish our children. We need to have an informed, fact-based education campaign about vaccines. And President Trump, who gave us the vaccines, obviously should have his accounts reinstated so that he can do that and continue to educate the public about all the issues of which he is so passionate.
Thank you, Steve Miller. I've been feeling very lonely on this point. You did terrific stuff, and we will see you soon. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.